one, another one we get oftentimes is, hey, just run away. Okay, cool. So let's practice running away, right? And again, there's a lot of different ways we can play this game. But we refer to it as the 3-step game because you can absolutely do this as like, hey, run the fuck away. Like, I want you to leave this building, right? But that's going to stretch shit out pretty fucking. So we play what we refer to as the 3-step game, okay? Aaron has to get 3 steps away from me before I can touch him with a knife. That's it. And no, you're not allowed to throw. It's funny. Everybody thinks it's funny the first time. Right, but no. So we're not throwing, right? So the idea is relatively simple, right? If Aaron's out in front and Aaron decides here, he's like, I'm just going to run for it. And he turns, like he's probably not getting away from me before I can touch him with the knife, right? Maybe something a little more intelligent is that Aaron's able to work his way all the way to the back. He bumps me that way while he goes to turn. And now I have to change direction, turn, and try to catch up to him, okay? We generally look at it this way. If you can't clear 3 steps, you sure as fuck run away, right? So, and we just keep it compressed to 3 steps so that we're not constantly fucking 20 minutes to do the drill every single time, right? Obviously, we can expand that out even farther. If we're, let's say, if we want to take this drill more to like a force-on-force style scenario, I could take it out of the parking lot, and now it's like I have to run, create a barrier between me and somebody else while I'm getting my gun out and trying to get rounds on, right? And so, again, you can extrapolate it however you want to, but for us, inside of this space, nice and tiny, move things in, keep Buddy moving, get a lot of reps in, we're going to go 3 steps, okay? Now, my job as the person with the knife is to try to stab this motherfucker in the first 3 steps, right? So don't sandbag it, right? He gets to the back and like bumps, and don't be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, try to stab him every time he tries to get away. The second he makes a disconnection, right? Like, I'm trying to get to his ass, get the knife on him. Does that make sense? Because that's the only way that we keep honest. Now, last disclaimer, if it's been a while since you've run sprints, right? Don't make it 11 hours and 42 minutes into training, and then on like the last drill we do, blow a fucking Achilles, right? So if it's been a while since you fucking, juked and changed direction, like maybe it's like, like one of these deals. And also, by the way, if you can't run, comment section, right? If you can't run, that's a legit fucking thing, then you need to be better at all the shit we spent the last 2 days working on because you can't fucking run. You know what I mean? So just be honest about it. I don't care one way or the other. But don't be like, oh, I would just run away. And it's like, really? How fast do you think you're going? Right? So just understand that. Like, you have to be able to drag them. You can snap them down and run. You can get to the back and try to run. I always encourage people to try to explore. The idea is to try to figure out what works best for you. What positions can I get away from? Okay? Now, there's a lot more movement in this one, so we're going to cut the group in half. We're going to let half of the room go. Other half will just sit on the sidelines, watch, and judge them, and then we'll switch jobs as far as that goes, okay? So pretty much here, over, that way, y'all are going to go first. So from Adam and Josh this way, spread out into both rooms. Everybody that was on this side, listen, play kind of safety officer, play to the outside edges, any sharp corners for where people are going to try to run and get away from, and just kind of play Thunderdome as far as that goes. Got it? You're trying to run away, and it's 1 for 1. Every time you try to run away, that's a rep, whether it's a good rep or not. You get stabbed or not get stabbed. Every time you try to run away, you switch the knife over, other person goes. Got it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.